strong case for change. Governments, particularly developing countries, need more tax revenue for development. And you also have an imbalance in the way revenues are currently distributed. And there needs to be a better match between where organizations derive their revenues and where they contribute in terms of taxes. I actually feel that it should be multilateral. I believe that even though organizations like us, will come up with proposals, it does need a collective buy-in of everyone to do that. And so we would use channels like the UN to be able to ensure that those proposals go through. So we will do what we believe needs to be done and just work with UN and any other organization to make sure it happens. I believe, and that's why it's multilateral. It's a very good question you raised. The organizations that are going to benefit need to be a part of it as well. They need to also be pushing us to help them. It can't be just us working in isolation. We're working for the benefit of all, and so those that are going to benefit need to be part of the vanguard for change. It definitely would have made it simpler to collect taxes. You definitely need, to your question of whether it would have made the job easier, the current international tax rules are quite complicated. You do need to build a lot of capacity to be able to ensure you're taxing right and understand what those regulations are. So definitely, as you make it simpler, it'll be easier to collect. So you're saying that, do I believe that Nigeria could have its own unilateral tax rules, for example, the way Brazil has its own unilateral tax rules? That's an option on the table. But I believe that because we have always worked with international organizations, it's a lot easier to work with what an international organization has provided as a guideline and then work within that. Setting up our own independent has a lot of other issues that we need to deal with, and I think it's a lot easier to work with what the international organization already has.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sure. Thank you very much. Let me just